What is going on, guys? Punk845 here, and I am back once again. I'm playing this game called Stanley Parable. Have you played? I have not. I hear good things about this game. Yeah, that's fine. I heard really good things. I heard it's really, really funny. Please enter the current time. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna wait a whole minute. Yeah, I heard good things about this. And it's supposed to be like a funny game. Okay. As it is supposed to be a funny game, so I'm kind of really interested in it. All right. Oh, it's on the. Oh, it's like a little Inception type thing. That's kind of neat because, like, you see, it's within the screen, definitely don't want inverted anything. Okay, begin the game. Let's see this. I heard funny things about this. So I'm really interested in it.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Oh.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Number 427.
Number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and
as you do.
Buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor at his desk, telling him what.
Hey, Winter Rose, how you been? And hi.
This is what employee 427 did every day, every month, of every year.
Oh, that sounds boring.
Others might have considered it soul-loading.
Yeah.
Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Oh.
Stanley was happy.
Was he? Why was he happy about that?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
I haven't spoken to you in a while.
For nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Well, that's just rude.
All his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
Maybe he was there on a Sunday.
Solid. Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Nope. I'm gonna stay right here. The whole video. The whole game. I'm glad you're doing good. I haven't spoken to you in a while. Can I press buttons? No? That's just lame. Yeah, you can't tell me what to do. There's the clock. There's the clock. Does it actually move? Oh, it does. Now, does it actually move? That's not even the right time. What's the point of asking me the time if you're gonna... Alright, I should play the game. Alright, fine. Can I open... No.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, meeting room. Alright, the meeting room. Where's the meeting room? Where's the meeting room? Meeting room.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ah, yes, of course.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Admire the employee lounge.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Can I have... No? Yeah, this is a nice room. Can I get a soda?
Yes. really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Yeah.
Really worth it.
You're damn right. Fuck my co-workers. Especially that bitch Debbie.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Yeah. Nintendo get really too happy with their stuff.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. When a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Yeah, that's one of the things I don't like. I mean, I love Nintendo, but like that's one of the things I don't like about it is like how too happy they are. They just let people have fun, you know? What does it say? Dad. And this says Mom, I think. Alright, fine.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room.
It was very nice.
Open door on his left to get back to business.
That's right.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Well, that's just rude. Alrighty. Little hand truck.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do,
He's
Stanley
right.
left from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you're very powerful.
All right.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
I'm going to go right back to where I was. Can I run? Oh, there's a...
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room.
Oh.
What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room.
Oh.
Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
I like...
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, so these two... There's 2 crouch buttons.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Have we?
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
That's so rude.
I'm asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who's her? Who is her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Who's her?
She's been waiting.
Who? All right. All right. Oh, shit.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone. As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Sure
It
did.
wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
This is great.
It's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it.
What?
I've not noticed it sooner.
What?
You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well,
Fuck your severity.
Risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
Oh, come on.
Observe this helpful instructional video.
This fucking... Oh.
Choice is the best part of being a real person, but if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember, unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
A what? Practice.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part
What?
of the decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
That's funny.
Welcome back.
Whoa,
You may
hey,
have
whoa.
noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Oh, okay. All right, then.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform.
Aww.
and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That's
Lame.
no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Fucking lame, man. You can cage me up and shit.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
The door on the left. Got it. Door on the left.
Remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm
Right.
sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Got you.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Already? My mistake. My mistake. My mistake. My mistake. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Don't boo me. All right. That's fine. It's going here.
It's ruined. You can't believe after everything we talked about that you, my story, you've destroyed my work. For what? What did you get out of that? What did
It's
you
funny.
think was so special about seeing the game undone? Left here so much garbage. It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down.
What? No.
I have to.
Don't do it. Oh shit! Oh shit! Wait! 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 Haha, stupid. Yeah. Could keep me down, bitch.
I'm here.
And where?
Here in this pile of rubbish. With you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You were so clever.
I am.
Where we are. My entire game is destroyed.
Sucks to be
The
you.
world that was mine, and you run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny?
Yes.
Had to see?
Yeah.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
No.
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
No, they're not.
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it?
Nope.
That there's a world outside of you. You're a child.
Fuck you.
My story.
Fuck your story.
If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make...
Oh.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm
Right.
sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
All right, fine. Let's do it. Oh.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
What's this? Yep. And it. We decided with everything. Make sure the slide is a slick blue graphic in the header, and there's some very. Okay. Everyone is you most of all. Me. What else we got? Number of slides on this slide. Charts and slides. Slide. So core value expenditure. Oh. Right, which charts? Oh. Oh, rated. The boss appreciate you, man. 20 things you love about your boss failed. Triplicate. Sorry, personal 5 star. What did we? Damn. Whoa. Yep. Football. Lunch. Metamorphosis. Clear skin. Talk radio. Spring up. Don't forget, talk less, do unbelievably amazing raw all the time, every day with no exceptions. Expectation of don't get fired. Let it ball up inside you. Take pass away. Resent co-workers for not supporting. Be sure to comment. Monetize free to play. Uh, what do people want? Things, happy feelings, money. Violent James, you're fired. More money, things, but with money to buy more things. Graphs method. Preface. This is delightful. But I think that's a stupid idea. More water cooler. This is really funny.
Staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Upstairs to my boss's office. Clearly he's no. Clearly this is the bot. I don't think this is the boss's office. This is the office. Alright, fine.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it.
Oh.
Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out.
Already?
Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code. Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall. I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step. Okay, fine, you're not gonna do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever
I did.
the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You.
What?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh. Oh.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
The
I
end?
need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know.
What? Wait.
Yes. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
Wait, what?
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
Oh, it stopped.
Take as much time as you need.
Why did it stop? What? Wait. Oh. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm gonna see if it does that. That was... Does it do it? Let's see. It hasn't done it yet. Oh, it's interesting. Okay. All right.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
This wasn't here before.
Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Maybe.
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
Yeah.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! He yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Whoa, whoa.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
Wait.
Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
This is...
Now, hearing the voice speak these words
Okay.
was a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream.
Are we sure about that?
The voice had seen float and make the magical stars just a moment ago. How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of the world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Uh-huh.
I am okay.
Oh. What?
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Wait, what? What happened to Stanley?
Woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. On this
What?
particular day, her work was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
What?
Though she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And
What?
in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
What?
It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by
What?
extension, the rest of her life.
What?
She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Okay. What the fuck? What?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Right. What? This
Stepping
is...
into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Oh.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known
It's
was
different.
the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
Yes.
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Extra secret.
2845.
2845.
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Right. Right.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Yep, 2845. That's 2, 3,
2845.
5. 2, 6, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Forgot,
No.
but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself.
See, I knew it was that one.
Head along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. See, I knew. Knew what it was. Not stupid. Jeez. Okay, go into the big scary little elevator here.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
As you do.
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Nope.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Yeah, alright, get fucked. I meet my violent death. Yeah, right.
The door was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Please. Fucking fucking.
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward.
You're damn right.
Confront his death.
Hey, my dad. What's gonna? It said escape, so clearly, look, it's right here. It's right here. Oh, oh. Yep. This is. Oh well. Yeah. See, I didn't die. Dumb fuck.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Please. Oh. Told you.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator,
What?
as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Yeah, but I'm alive. Oh shit. Yep. Haha.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
Yep.
What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Huh. Well then.
We're getting right back on track to where he was supposed to be in the story. Nothing there. Shoot. Well, try the other one then. The big red button. Where were all of his co-workers? Oh, I don't know. How about they're throwing a surprise party for him?
See how it's impossible for the player to do anything in this room. Perfect example of poor level design.
The lounge. This is very intriguing. See, I didn't die. Fucking narrator being a fucking liar and shit. Look at this fucking button. See that? See that? I'm a genius. I didn't even die because I didn't want to listen to fucking instructions, and I lived. So, fuck you, Mr. Narrator man. What's this? Oh, it's the phone. Meeting. Oh, okay. It's just a big place. All right. Warzone? Wait, what? 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 Warzone? What Warzone? Got a little, kind of a little secret ending here, huh? What is this? Is this the office layout? Okay, so I guess I start here. And then I go through here. Core. And then the 2 doors. Filing cabinets. Oh. Already? What the fuck? This is bizarre. I dig this though. Is it the exit?
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Yeah. Oh.
Can you see?
Oh.
Can you see how much they need one another?
No.
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Turn off your PlayStation. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
What the fuck? Oh shit.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
Alright, yeah, I was a mistake. I'm gonna go right back to where it was.
No, the orders were still missing. For now.
For now. This is funny. It's charming. It's brilliant. It's funny.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered that this was not the correct way to the meeting room.
I want to see what
Stanley knew it
happens.
perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone... Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Well, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important.
Okay.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Got it. Red door.
Perhaps you misunderstood.
Oh.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Red door. Right. My mistake.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
This blue one?
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it
Yeah.
worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yeah.
Do not think I put a lot of time into that, because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley.
Oh.
Take it for a spin.
Sorry, actually, it's set on my my controller. Hang on. There it is. Oh shit!
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Critical feedback. Got it.
Oh, of course. A 3. Really?
Yeah.
Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes? Wonderful. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to
All right.
be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's
Okay.
take a look.
Let's do it. Oh. Just what the fuck? Oh, hi. This is really funny.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Sure.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Okay. This is
In this
funny.
game,
That's a baby.
you click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the
Baby! Dandy.
notice. But of course, the message of the game
Let's go with the
becomes clear
baby.
once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
Oh,
So
shit.
why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be
Okay.
sure to keep notes on your experience.
No, it's on. Let me get pin. Yep.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. It's not the game is so awful. I'll play someone else's game, just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
That was great.
Aha! Fascinating.
Wait.
What do you think this game is about, Stanley?
This is Firewatch.
What is our motivation?
This is straight up Firewatch.
Obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your great tower. Perhaps for some sort of
What?
twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it.
This is straight up
Venture into
Firewatch
the
with the
experience of
logo.
Total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Okay, yeah, this is awesome, actually. What the fuck? Wait, what? They fucking put... is this the entire Firewatch game? Because if so, that's just amazing. Oh. So this is a game, it's like a walking simulator called Firewatch, where you basically... this is just it's a game called Stanley Parable, but right now, what this is another game called Firewatch. And it's just like a really relaxing...
No, it can't be.
Well, it's a really relaxing walking simulator, but...
It is.
Like...
It's an open world game. Good God, couldn't we block it off? Big open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any... We're out of the woods now, Stanley.
Oh, goodness.
Let's find another game.
What?
Something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Okay.
I think this will be just the thing.
What is it? Is it Celeste? Rocket League!
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There's no possibility that you could get
Oh, man.
Now, this is game design. Stan, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Rocket League! That's amazing!
What exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here.
It actually says...
Sports ball.
Sports ball?
I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. I think surely we must.
Oh, man.
Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Oh, shit! Yes! 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 I'm on red team. I'm on red team. Ugh! Yeah! This is amazing. Oh, shit.
Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely...
No, I mean, right now it is, but like...
Even more euphoric sports experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball.
Oh, yes! Yeah!
Oh, goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley,
I know, right? Team Fortress 2? I'd be alright for that.
To have more. I'm insatiable.
It's not traveling... Wait, what? Oh, shit! It's a very meta, like, comedic game, but, like, it is 100%, like...
Enjoying this, Stanley.
I am, actually.
Is this a real video game? Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over.
Oh, no.
That's
What?
right. Your little fun comes to an end.
No!
This is my game, and what I say
No!
goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley.
That's so
Besides,
mean!
you need someone like me to set boundaries for you.
What?
Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes,
What?
that's what I am. I am structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving.
What?
I like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. This is...
You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best.
You're damn right I do.
Stanley.
Did he just... he just left. What happens if I fall down one of the holes? What kind of Girl Scout cookies?
Hold on. What are you doing?
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it.
You haven't admits those are pretty good. I like the tag-alongs in the Samoans. Oh shit! This is scary. This is fantastic. I love it. What is this? I don't think I've seen this one before. Oh man. Oh, okay. Huh? Alrighty. We'll go to the yellow light. This is hilarious. I love this. It's wonderful. But anyway, how are you doing? Glad you stopped by with while you're eating your Girl Scouts. What? Oh, this is I never played Half-Life 2, so I didn't know. That's funny. I never played the Half-Life.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear. And
it is? That's interesting. That's interesting.
To this world. Oh, yes, I'll be back. There's no other way.
Someone's got an ego. Look at him.
After it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Oh, okay. This game's fantastic. I just want to say that. Oh, it's put me back in the beginning again. Really? I didn't know that. I will say, I don't know, is Half-Life on PlayStation?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
All right.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Ah, damn. Yeah.
Now in this incredible
right now, I just got my PlayStation for the time being.
The first open door on his left.
Yeah. Well, I guess all the Xbox games are coming to PlayStation now because, like, Sea of Thieves is on there.
It's incredible he wasn't
and
years ago.
All right.
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really. I'm not.
Let's try this again.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone? Really? In the middle of something, do you have zero consideration for others?
Like,
are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Hi-Fi Rush is coming in.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look,
really? That's impressive. I've seen some impressive.
Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important.
Okay.
Stanley walked through the red door. Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
I heard everyone talk. It's it's kind of like the Avatar movie where it's like I got so tired of people saying how amazing it is. I just don't want to play it. Kind of.
I don't think we're communicating properly.
Oh.
Stanley walked
through the red door. Oh, okay. This blue one.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I'd written out specifically for you?
Well,
You think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see.
All right, let's see.
Here, Stanley, help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. Well,
Let's see if I give them.
what did you want to see?
I know, right?
Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Let's see if it'll give me
There
different.
we go. A
Okay.
third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
Yes.
Stanley, take it for a spin.
Okay, will do. Oh shit!
I'm going to stop you there. Now,
Hi.
tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices?
I'm gonna
Feel
give
free
it
to
different
be
ratings
honest.
this time.
Looking for some real critical feedback here. Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came
I know,
from,
right?
except that I felt it in my soul. You can't
I gave
taste
3
myself.
last time.
Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be
Okay.
perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
I know, right? A leaderboard? Alright. There's a leaderboard.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
This is a real game. Oh, no, no.
Prototype of a new game
Oh, no, the,
and now would be a lovely opportunity to
the
give it some
leaderboard? No.
playtesting.
No.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let
2
me
seconds? Yep, this is the,
In this game, the
Yep.
baby crawls left towards danger.
so it doesn't matter. It's the same.
To move him back to the right.
Got it.
If he reaches the fire, you fail.
I wish it was real.
It's a
It'd
very
been fun.
meaningful game.
What if I actually try?
The desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really
Not again.
But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
The firmer. Alright, I hate that. I hate that noise. I hate it. I hate it. Go ahead and die. Go ahead and die. Go for it.
Heartless bastard.
I
Do
listen.
it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Yes.
The latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that
I know,
modern
right?
experience
That's why I was like, oh, I hated that. Just let the baby die. Just let the baby die.
It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain?
Yep, and
See. What do we have here?
okay.
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Let's give it a shot. Yeah, we already know what this is. I'm gonna speed through these.
Ah, fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation?
I would love it to be T-Fortress 2. I was hoping if I gave different
Spying on innocent
ratings this time, it would be,
in your great tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes. that
I'm gonna
might
play this next, because I have this game too.
experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
I said that's so wrong. Yeah, but yeah, like I hope this game. I was hoping like if I gave different ratings, it would be like a different games or something. But no, sadly.
Oh, no. No, it can't be. It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
No.
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You really wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or
This is a
wrong
rope?
directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any...
Can I climb this?
Oh,
Oh no,
heavens, we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley.
it is
I'm going to go
kind of.
Let's find another game. Preferably something with
Basic-
walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Basic. Oh, there's a little gap there. Basically, like you.
I
Half-Life,
think
yeah.
This will be just the thing.
basically you're playing this game and like you're supposed to like listen to what he says and
See,
follow
exactly
it,
what I had
but
in mind.
like
Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now,
but if you don't listen to him, you get
design.
shit like this
If
when you
manage
don't
get
listen to
lost
him.
in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
All right, will do. Rocket League.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but
Minecraft parkour. Yes.
I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Yep. I'm just gonna.
Hold on. What are you doing?
Subways. Yeah, it'd be great if they just had like a bunch of like.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't
Hey,
do it.
Lois. Remember that time I fell into Rocket League? Yeah, that's Peter. South Park footage. Oh, okay. All right. This is the half-lifeness. Keys dingling. Ding-a-ling-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Oh, it's the 427 thing. Oh. Hey. Let me... It's fine. I knew what you meant. You can't jump. Wait, what is it? Seriously, no. We disable it. Get your first sheriff like or forget any of the... Damn. I don't know who that is. I do want to eventually give it a chance, but like, you know, it's just... Eh. Was he in Lab 427 in the game too?
If what he wanted
What
was to be
nerd.
a man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it.
Does he...
He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me.
Is that 427 thing a reference? Like, is that his actual lab number?
The fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world.
All right, Mr. Ego.
Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Guy's got a high opinion of himself. I'm pretty sure... Yes, but I'm saying, like, because, like, he's in room 427, and the lab that I was in when it was, like, Half-Life was lab 427. So I was wondering, is that, like, a reference to it? You know what I mean?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided
I keep hearing that, yeah.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
All right. I'm
This
gonna
was
go.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I'm gonna go through the
Perhaps
blue
he wanted to stop
door
by
this
the
time.
employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
All right, let's try that again.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting. What? Really? I was in the middle of something to have zero consideration for others. Are you that convinced that
It was an indie game. Really?
Why? I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
I'm still gonna piss him off.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Was it?
I still don't think we're communicating properly.
For what?
Stanley walked through the red door.
Alright.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me.
Somewhat.
You see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time. The problem is all these choices. The two of us all
It definitely
trying to
was.
get somewhere that isn't
That and Wolfenstein was credited being the
right now. Don't you
founding-
see that it's killing us, Stanley?
Okay.
I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Nope. Yeah, like Wolfenstein and Doom were both like considered to be the founders of the first person shooters.
What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's
yeah.
beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
This is pretty.
No, wait. Where are you going? Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Yeah, pity that.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
You're right. Does he say anything if I go back? No. Paralyzed Stanley. Stanley paralyzed.
Good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
Okay. Let's see if it does anything. Yeah, they are green now, you're right. Nope, I cannot just walk off the edge. I tried. That was a red one? Oh, they're red now. Why are they red? I'm trying. It won't let me. Yellow and red? Okay. How long do I stay here there, narrator man? Isn't it wake up? Yeah, it is. It is. Alright, well.
No. What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here. You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
Yeah. Living's kind of overrated. Greg. Dude named Stanley. Yeah, right?
Oh.
Ha!
Thank God. You lived. You had me worried there for a minute. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
I lived, bitch!
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Alright, let's see if I can do that. Let's see what happens.
Yes, perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
Oh shit. Oh shit, that's
You'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
Oh shit. Okay. I'm walking slower. I like to imagine honestly, right? Am I high? You might be. You might be. This is Jesus Christ.
No, perhaps not.
I guess yeah. I was like, yeah, well, I'll try it, but nope.
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over? You're literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I really in a situation?
No, it just won't let me progress anymore, man. I don't know what to do. Water bucket clip. This is great. God
You're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore.
Yes.
But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Oh man, this is funny. Just let me die. Let's try it again. Yeet.
Is it
There.
It's going to restart, isn't it?
Oh man. Okay, now I explored those options.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
But I want to try something else too. New content? Alright, fuck it, let's see what's new.
New content? What does that mean? New content?
Let's go to the new content. Let's see what that's about. This game's funny. I'm having a great time.
Thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Who, me?
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Yep, sure is.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022
Case Bill, if you're right.
with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Yeah.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that
Sure.
and expands the world of the Stanley Parable.
More game.
The world over. Please step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in
Portugal.
the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Yeah.
Sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Okay.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
You might be right. I might be agreeing with you for the first time here. Where's the button to go up?
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere? Oh, there we go.
There it
All right,
goes.
Finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
I don't know what. I've never even looked at Roblox, so.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Yeah, Stanley, let's see that content.
All right.
Jump circle.
Let's see, it's the jump circle.
Okay. Press X to jump. This game's great. Alright, I like this game. Best game ever. Alright. Yeah, I got a jump button. Yeah, this is great. Better than Baldur's Gate 3. Oh. I'm out of jumps. I hate this game.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive.
Yeah,
It's
damn
just
right. Physics with pay respects.
Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content.
Pay to
right
chump.
there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And if... Oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see.
Right.
I'm ready for whatever it is.
Let's go. I had to let him finish the sentence, you know?
Kidding me, Mr. Stanley. This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone on. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's trophies, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test trophy, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
It is great.
It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game?
Oh, man.
Get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks.
Oh, man.
Having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
That's funny. No, Twitter. I refuse to call it X. Oh, man, that was funny. Wait, where am I? Wait, what? This is different. Things are different now. What? Wait.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
All right, fine. Yeah. Yeah, let's see what's in here. Is that Michael Scott? Hello. Oh. So, the narrator is a coffee mug this entire time. And, whoop, shit. A mungie.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past, and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special, and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret.
Oh.
Take a look.
Okay. What? What?
I call it the Memory Zone.
Oh.
It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life when
got excited.
I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
What?
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap PlayStation port? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. It all meant something.
What?
Waste.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Dollar. Back in my day. This is funny. What's this? New video game releasing today. I might end it earlier than that. It depends, but this is just... Oh, man, this is funny. I'm having a great time. What is this?
Is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable.
Oh,
like
no.
The stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? every game ever created. That's how
I
grand
know.
and all-encompassing the original
It's a
Stanley
SpongeBob.
Parable was.
This is
It was
great.
literally every game ever created. It was
What?
Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And
I like
now
both those games.
It's nothing.
Huh?
It's no games at all.
Huh?
It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore.
Oh no.
It's just a husk.
No!
Lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Persona 3 is a fun. I was playing that too. This game's for you, right? It is taking the piss right out of me. Person of the Year and Stanley. I love it. Off on switches. Order in the court. Oh, the red door and the not red door. Who would go through the not red door? I mean, geez, man. What an idiot.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature
About
of
Gangnam
choice in
Style.
games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect.
I don't know about
It didn't need
that.
anything else. It didn't need new content. All they had to do was transport it in pristine condition along to the PlayStation, boom, done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with a beloved franchise.
And okay.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go
This is
back
older me.
to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
What's it?
Oh no, oh God, no, Stanley.
What,
It's a
review?
collection of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the extremely
What?
popular online storefront for computer games.
Steam!
I can't even imagine what's been collecting here.
Oh my
Surely
god.
these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Because Steam is pressurized. That's funny. Oh.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The
Oh.
narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! Funny?
Oh shit.
I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Unfunny. I think he's hysterical. What are you talking about? Fallout? Yeah, it is Fallout. He said unfunny. He got offended at the unfunny part. Oh, there's another one. Wait. That one you can't read.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You
Well,
can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can.
yeah, you are.
This is actually quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be
I
honest,
know.
I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with.
It's so fun.
Fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't.
And I killed a baby earlier, Husky.
What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable
Twice.
track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Yeah. What's this?
What's this?
The stock photo, yeah.
You constantly have to stop doing anything.
Nope.
the narrator
Set it on fire.
With his long-winded explanations of what's happening.
Oh
I wish
no.
there was a skip button.
Cookie 9!
A skip button. Well,
Oh, he's synced.
well, yes.
Bye.
Yes, I think we can do that. If
All
I'm truly
right.
too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. It
Yeah.
means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's
Oh,
what
shit.
I wanted today, and it's always been my motto. I
Yeah.
please the customer Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Skip button. You got it. What?
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot.
Skip.
Oh, you're back, you see? You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of... Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button.
Skip.
The minute I start to go off
Skip.
on a faultless display of self-absorption... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes. Stanley!
Wow.
Stanley,
Hi.
please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I
Yeah.
don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really,
Alright.
truly getting longer. Oh, Stanley.
Did he die?
Oh, my goodness.
He sounds older.
Someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week.
Oh, wow.
Or 2 weeks. I've been sick. Oh, hello. It's you.
Oh.
You're here again. Welcome.
Hi.
I
Oh.
have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you
A
ever
year?
sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you.
And scene. Oh, did he die? Is he dead? Is he? He just ceased to exist. He died. Oh man, this is great! Best game ever. 10 out of 10. Alright, let me press the button again. Oh? What's that about? Why did the thing fall? What made it fall? Some good shit, you damn right. Cargo? Alright,
But they
and...
didn't understand.
What?
It was never meant to be fun. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said,
What? Yeah, where are my jumps?
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never
What?
the end, is never 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 the
What the fuck? Such a buff. What? Hate it when that happens. The fuck happened? See, I can't jump, so I can't jump over that. The fuck happened? What? Last of Us. This is Last of Us now. Oh. Yeah, it is Last of Us. Oh. What the fuck? Spores. Yeah. What? What was that? Oh shit. Spooky. The First of Us. What? No! I could push it. I could save it. Oh. Come back to me. No! 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 Fine. Oh. Sorry. Oh. Oh, what the fuck? Oh. So it turned into Starfield. I just... No, I can't. I don't know. This is funny. I like this. Alright, well, it's gonna head off to the distance. Hey, you probably away. Yeah, even more Skyrim references. This is. What? Damn it, they brought me back here.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
New content. Well, don't mind if I do.
Good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
And oh yeah, speaking of, you were asking for a psychological horror. There's one where it's called Homebody, made by my favorite YouTubers, the Game Grumps. Very psychological, because it's more about face, fuchsia, poop, shape. What? It's about
Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing his ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
What? What?
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so
3.
many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Oh, I love it.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so
I don't know.
catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think?
They're back 2 doors.
What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting
Where are the microtransactions?
surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific.
New features. Microtransactions make it to the 3 doors. This game. Oh man, this game.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Okay, new features. I like his face. He's just like, he's so pissed about it. I don't know.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one.
What?
I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Yeah, I'll go with that one.
Sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy
What?
12th birthday, yes, it is. Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision, we're moving on.
Oh man, I think I get it here. All right, let's see this new trophy. It just works. All right, get it. Point the lever, receive your trophy. No more
Now,
steps.
here's something special. You remember that broken test trophy that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the trophy. Yes. You see,
What?
you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it... Okay, perhaps I should have clarified.
This is technology that will exist. Right now, the trophy is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
What a jip. Back here. Nothing?
What else? What other exhibits have we seen?
The jump circle! Oh! Yes!
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well.
Yes!
Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle?
Yeah.
Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
No! This game sucks. That's new. Exit. Collectibles. This map. Free trophy. The button that says the same name. Says the same. The player that's playing this game. Where is that? Hear my name? You damn right I want to hear it. Let's see this.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind,
POV.
my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Alright, let's try it.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, watching your dreams to dust. Do you feel it now? Are you really truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button. Jim. Yes, you see, what a thrill, what a rush. The button described you. Do it again, do it again.
All right, I'll do it again. Running again,
It hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the gym.
Man.
I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation. Whoa there, Carl. Sometimes a person can be too much, Jim. I'm putting the gym button away. Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
No, come back. Oh, man. I want to be Jim some more. That was great.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
No screenshots. Reassurance bucket? Oh! Give me that reinsurance.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem of the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come along for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution.
All right, give it.
Give it a try.
Yes. What?
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, is already sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
You're damn right it does.
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they?
Yep.
All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh, cool. I'm bringing the bucket with me.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game?
They should!
There should be an award if it isn't already.
You're damn right. Most enjoyable bucket. Is this my bucket? You're damn right. I'm not exiting. I don't. Infinite hole? Ooh! Fuck the bucket! I want to go to the infinite hole. Wait, what's this? Oh, see. Okay. Yeah, fuck that. I want to go to infinite hole. Hell yeah. Give me that shit. Put it on. I wish you could. But no, they won't let you.
That I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game.
Alright.
This is in fact a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right.
Oh?
Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Is that so? Huh.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more genius concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Oh. How about that?
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
Yeah.
Do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Absolutely.
Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole.
What?
Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Oh, hey,
you lied to me!
You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley.
Yeah.
Cheat, and you're so clever.
You're damn right.
I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling.
Don't judge me.
Actually wants to fall infinitely. I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think
very rude.
Didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite?
It's not even mostly. I can still see the top.
Then
No.
go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole, and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
What's this say? Every pause button is a Roman numeral 2. That's true. That is actually true. Management meeting to entirely management.
Great. Now, I'm very excited. Oh, for heaven's sake. You see, I was right. The problem is that you like holes too much. Normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no.
What?
Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time?
It certainly
I couldn't help
did.
but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean,
What the hell?
admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole. I didn't think it was that not infinite.
Yeah,
Well, I
this,
suppose,
oh,
once again, there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where...
Rachel.
Okay, yeah.
What the
I'm
hell?
starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect
Fire in the
I'm
hole.
starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is.
Oh.
The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point.
Yeah, what the
It's
fuck,
more
man?
of a concavity, or even a very aggressive divot. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just
Yeah.
do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
Oh shit.
The teleport button not working? You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it
Yeah.
again. Still
I'm making.
nothing. Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this.
It's fine.
Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's
Wait,
a
no.
win for everyone. You get to be with the hole.
No!
I get to do literally anything else.
No!
Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful...
He's leaving. Please, by all means, share as much as you can. Help. I have the reinsurance bucket. Okay. What is that? Did he just leave? Is that his car leaving? I'm hitting every button. I don't know what to do. Oh. Oh, it's going down. All right. Okay. What you know about this? What you know about that? Yeah. It was false advertising. You're absolutely right. I just love how much it's taken the piss out of game development, though. It's great. Change it. Yeah! Yeah, and I have the bucket! Yeah! 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 Oh my god! Oh. I'm leaving it on this one. What? Look at the puppies. Oh. What? 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 This is great. Oh, yes, it's gonna loop back around to the dogs.
Stanley?
Yeah.
Stanley! Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole?
Okay.
From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle pip.
Toodle pip? Oh. All right.
Go on, try out some of the new features.
I have the reassurance bucket. Wait, hold on. Does that mean, since I do have the reassurance bucket already, I get 2 reassurance buckets? Oh, man. Lame. Get the button that says Jim, right? Merch. Give me merch. All right. Guess I can't get merch. Lame. A bunch of lame. Collectibles. And then the exit. Is that everything? There's a jump... Hold on, let me see. Jump circles, right. This map, right. Free trophy, right. Merch, right. Setting word champion. The reassurance bucket, that's what I have right here. The office decorations. Epilogue. Oh! I didn't know you were watching me. That's really cool. Okay. So let's go to the collectibles, I guess. Collect them all? Oh.
Collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
That's funny.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
What's up here? This game's really funny.
Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now? So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Oh, man.
Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Yes! Jump circle!
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold
No,
on.
with the jump
Let me do a
circle.
different arrangement.
Yes!
Yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
Yeah! Jump circle! Jump
Who
circle!
am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating...
They call me
games, but
Morse.
they don't add up to anything.
I don't speak Morse code, so...
I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game.
You had the jump circle, what else do you need?
These gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game.
Yeah.
Possibly work.
Probably.
I suppose it could, but it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2." Let me see if I can whip something up.
Go for it, I believe in you.
All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Alright. Alright.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
What?
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee
Oh,
number 427,
man.
the job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did.
I did not.
Every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-loading, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Oh man,
Stanley was happy.
that's funny.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
It
Something
does.
he would never quite
It is
forget.
amazing.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him.
Okay. So, oh, it added the balloons.
Gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
The bucket!
Stanley
Yes!
the bucket.
Yes! Yes! The reassurance bucket. You guys have the bucket again. It is great.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room. But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
Oh my
Stanley
god!
took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the car. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
But Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend. So he threw himself to his death, that they might die in one another's arms. How deeply touching.
Oh, cool.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room. Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room?
Yes.
Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
Yeah, bucket.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
All right. Now I want to go. Let's see. Let's see what the bucket does with the baby thing.
Said the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to good,
said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Let's see. Do I get the bucket?
Stop. Look there on the wall, you see? There's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past this point.
No!
Unless, what if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket.
I do not know what that means. Oh no. Okay. Alright, I think I can get through this. Is this a bucket? Oh, hold on.
Then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket.
Of course.
Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket.
Makes sense. Alright.
Item 1. Is this a bucket?
No. That can't be a bucket.
It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Right. See, I knew that.
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
It is not.
Correct.
Yeah, see?
It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
See, I knew that. See?
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
That's definitely not a bucket.
Incorrect. This is a bucket.
That is absolutely not a bucket.
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
Oh, that's absolutely a bucket.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor.
No, it's a bucket.
Clear. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up?
No, it's a bucket.
Incredible. Let's just move on.
Look at it. It's a bucket. It has a circle and everything.
Is this a bucket?
Oh yeah, that's clear. Yeah, see, you got the circle. You got this circle, and you got that little handle right there. That's a bucket. It's a bucket.
Correct. This is a bucket.
See, I told you. I knew exactly.
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
What the fuck is that?
Trick question. Both. Gotcha. Item. Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one.
Oh no!
It's around here somewhere.
I need help! I don't know what buckets are. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. There's nothing here. Of course it isn't a bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket. Wait, when I say nothing isn't a bucket, that makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket, which of course is not
damn
true,
right.
Unless,
Everything
is that what you think? Answer me straight, Stanley. Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket?
Yeah, everything's a bucket.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago, I could answer these questions with confidence.
See?
Now I'm somewhat adrift.
Thank
Do
you.
any of us know what a bucket is?
Right.
Why a bucket?
You damn right you are.
Stanley, I can't keep doing this.
Yeah, you're a
I'm
bucket.
losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart.
No!
I'm sorry.
No!
I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely.
No!
What happened? Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait, was
Everything's a
everything
bucket!
Every
Yes!
single thing in the game was a bucket.
Yes!
God, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all.
Let's see, you're just lying. Don't tell
You're
yourself
still
that.
here. You're not a bucket either.
Don't call me names.
We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay? And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
Look at all these buckets. It's great. Yeah, give me my
The
bucket.
confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
All of it is buckets. We've been over this. That's a bucket.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes, good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to it. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Bucket, bucket, bucket. Bucket, bucket, bucket. Bucket,
No,
bucket.
stop.
What?
There on the wall, you see? There's a sign.
We've
right there
been
that
over
says,
this!
"No buckets past this point." Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless, what if the problem is that you actually don't know what...
Let's see. Alright. I'm calling this a stream, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. I'm definitely going to play this game again because this has been funny and hysterical. I love this. It's my level of stupid. But yes, thank you all for tuning in. And until next time, I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.